Are we all tuned in?
Yep.
Lovely, we're live.
Okay. So we got Hector Hardman and Archie Green against Freddie Bristowe and John Lumley. Very much money, strong favourites on Bristowe and John.
Yeah, so just a sort of vague introduction here. We've got Ed Beard and Tom Loop on commentary here for the first round of the quarterfinal of the US Open here in Chicago. It looks as though the US team of Lumley and Bristowe have won the toss. They've served up the first one, and I imagine there'll be plenty more serving to come.
It's a let ball. Hector and Archie need to get those feet moving.
It's been a big issue for Archie over the years. But actually, thus far in the tournament has proved very, very successful, taking a game off the great Alex Dunkley-Fines earlier in the tournament. Losing 3-1 ultimately, but a pleasing performance for the Bandit. Either way, we were all very pleased with him. We find ourselves Bristowe and Lumley, one up with Bristowe serving from the left. And it's short.
So you only get one serve here in America for our UK listeners. So only one chance. And the court been proving slightly difficult for some of the British players coming over, with the front wall being slightly different to the home court at Queen's.
Yeah, that's a relevant point, actually. Thank you very much for bringing that one up, Tom. From a personal perspective, I've found the court particularly challenging, foul cutting it from both the right and left side, and have since taken up backgammon.
So Ed had a great scrap against James Mayle earlier in the week, who's 65.
Wonderful player.
One of the greats of the game. Did his calf. midway through, but still managed to take down Ed.
It's a challenging game. Very, very challenging game. He did get the better of me on that occasion, but I imagine a rematch would tell a very, very different story.
Rematch at Queen's. Take him on.
It is on the cards.
Okay, so John Lumley serving from the right-hand side. 3-love. See the foul cut. It's good length, good width.
We've seen Archie over the years struggle with his fitness, but in recent weeks has been spending a lot of time in the gym, and I think it's helped him hugely. Kept himself in the game.
Paying dividends.
He's paid dividends. He's found himself in the main draw of both the singles and the doubles, which is something actually none of us saw coming, but actually very pleasing for him.
Archie's mum especially pleased at home.
Joanna, if you're listening, hi from Chicago.
Hi, Joanna.
It's a tricky start for the British pairing. They find themselves 5 down.
Love 5 from the left. It's a good serve. Oh, it's good width.
Wonderful width.
Archie actually been serving very well this week, weirdly, because usually he pats it around.
Yeah, it's an interesting point, Tom. Archie very much is a patter of the ball. Great get from Hardman down low as Bristowe rips it past him. No, tries to do too much this time. Yeah, Archie's very much a patter of his serve, particularly on that left-hand side. But here in Chicago, that sort of higher toss prevents it from foul cutting, and actually it's been very useful. Found himself serving rollers throughout the weekend. I would have thought this will be his last chance, though, as he finds himself knocked out of now the singles and shortly to be the doubles as well.
So Freddie Bristowe from the left. Probably that. So Freddie, obviously, for anyone who was tuning in yesterday, had a great scrap against Hector. Took him down 3-love. Hector obviously not too happy about losing to a kid who's a couple of years below him at school, and himself having won the Foster.
He, which I'm sure every listener tuning in at the moment is very aware that Hector was a Foster Cup winner. He finds himself telling anyone and anything. The vast majority of Butch Maguire's last night, no idea about the game of rackets, but we're all.
I mean, someone was obviously impressed.
Considering his lack of sleep, he is playing particularly well. So congratulations, Hector. Hopefully he can keep it up throughout this doubles match.
It's a great shot.
Oh, it's lucky, but he'll take it.
Is that up?
I think it was up.
Not up.
Not up. Apologies.
Lumley. Oh no, Archie, not good enough there. Backing away.
Has played particularly well this week, it must be mentioned.
Yep, he's played bloody well. Great week for Archie. Ooh. Well, that must be. So John Lumley, for anyone who doesn't know, is actually a real tennis player. I think he's rated #1 in the world.
I don't think that's correct, Tom.
Oh really? Number 2?
Yeah. I think he's up there, but I don't think he's. Archie
drop.
goes for the drop shot.
Well, that's well played.
Too good from Bristowe. Archie tries his chances his arm with a drop shot and unfortunately doesn't pay dividends from.
But this Bristowe and Lumley really could go all the way.
I mean, what are your thoughts on their challenges this week, Tom?
I think main challengers probably Ben Corsten and Will Hopton, who's the pro here at Chicago. Ben Corsten, obviously the person who Hector beat in his road to glory in 2017.
That famous semi-final.
famous semi-final, came back from 2-love down. One that he will dine out on for the rest of his life. Archie needs to get his feet moving.
This is unfortunately one-way traffic at the moment.
12 zip. It's not looking good for Hardman and Green.
They've got a lot to do from here.
Oh, it's a good shot.
Yeah, that's going to be too much
Too
at that
much,
pace.
too good.
For a guy of Archie's stature and class, that's always going to be too good. On to the next. 13-love down. Lumley to serve from the left. Well,
so 15 zip in the first. Sadly.
It just does appear at this stage to be all too much for the British pair.
Is John Lumley American or UK based?
I think in his younger years he was UK based, but who knows?
So Freddie Bristowe sort of, for those who don't know, I think grew up in New York, but played rackets at Wellington. Now lives in New York. Very tidy player.
Extremely tidy.
Money's on him for the singles this weekend.
He does find himself at second seed there.
Second seed. I actually do have money on him.
Yeah, it's interesting call. For anyone interested, I'd also be joining that bet. I think Tom's,
as ever, a shrewd punter. So let's see if they get more than a point this time. Oh, that's a great shot.
Tom, why don't we change it up for our listeners and start gambling up here? I will call, for anyone interested in how it works, I will pick the number and Tom will say higher or lower, and we will be betting on how many points in the game Hector and Archie will get between the two of them. Tom, I'll start us off with a 3 and let you go from there. What are your thoughts?
So should we play for a non-alcoholic beverage?
Let's go for a Guinness, Tom.
A Guinness.
I've called 3. What would you like?
I'll take lower.
So Tom, for anyone who needs further clarity, expects that they will either get 2, 1 or bagel. 3 is a null and void, and anything higher wins me a Guinness. They find themselves at the moment 1 down.
Ooh, too good. So, 1-love. Freddie to serve. No, really not good enough there from Hardman. It's been a long week for Archie and Hector, to be fair to them. Having both got through to the singles main draw, which means they've played 5 or so games before this. So admittedly they're not fresh. But I don't think it would really make too much of a difference.
No. I think this will be an absolute whitewash, regardless of any pre-match antics, Tom.
It's too much for Archie there.
Will find themselves again.
This could be fast.
Now.
Oh, foul cut. That's the foul cut that Ed was struggling with.
Very good point. Actually bring an interesting point, I would have thought. I wonder if in US Open history, whether in a quarter-finals main draw game, whether there's ever been 3 bagels on the bounce.
That's a good point. You'd like to think that hasn't happened before.
It's very much looking like it could be today.
Would be a hell of a stat. Oh, is that 1? It's 5-1.
They find themselves on the board.
on the board.
It's useful for our Guinness bet.
2-5. Oh no, hand out. Sorry. 1-5.
Hector, actually, whilst we're on it, as we look down on him, really exposing that really unfortunate ball patch that he's found himself within his later years, his later 20s. Many of us in the gallery here wondering whether it is worth that trip to Turkey we've been discussing, or whether the tablets
certainly
worth walking out on.
I think the viewers at home probably think it's worthwhile.
Are you in the flight to Turkey group, or are you in the Belgravia Tablet Centre?
I actually think you just let it cook, let it go.
There you go.
I'm very much a non-believer
in the balding and let it run.
Yeah, I'm a believer in let it go.
Okay. Well, at the moment, it looks like Hector's in the same boat.
I think he's on tabs, to be honest. Actually,
is it?
I mean, I'm sharing a room with him this week, and I can tell you his wash bag is pretty full of all sorts of things. I don't know what's in there.
I'd suggest a change up on the tablets.
But
from personal perspective, I don't think he's getting anywhere with those, but each to their own.
Generally, there's a lot of gear for Hector on his nights out. Comes out a smelly man out the bathroom. Archie, another kill. It's a good shot. Hector not good enough there.
Not good enough.
Out of character, actually.
It is. In his I would say in his glory years, that ball does not hit the tin.
And Hector, you know, very much the main string of this pair.
Much so.
Obviously, Archie has paid him a lot of money to play with him this week.
Well, it's an interesting comment, actually. In our younger years, myself, actually, who was paired up with them, actually has been dropped by Archie. He's got a sort of on his high horse, but he does find himself in the main draw this year. Maybe it'll bring him down a peg, but we'll see how that one pans out.
It's great there. Very well covered. 2 8s. This is getting quite tight on the Guinness bet.
It is. I'll need 2 more. 1 more for the null and void.
So Hardman from the left. Not up, good serve.
And that takes him to 3. So I'm currently flat, needing 1 more. And that's too good from Hardman.
It's a very good shot.
Back to old ways.
So that is 1 Guinness.
It's very kind.
To Ed. But there's another game.
Still plenty to come. Hardman really firing here.
He does get a bit of a swagger about him on court and can be quite moody.
Yeah, that's the sort of
that has to be said.
That's the inner Etonian, I would have thought.
Some Etonians not well behaved. Oh, look at that, she's scrappy. That's actually quite in character from Archie.
They do find themselves 6-8 down with the serve, 2 hands. Opportunity here.
Oh, no,
Hardman faults.
It's Village.
Correction, it wasn't 1 hand out. Side out now. Oh, the ball's good. No, it's not. That's a hell of a shot.
So Bristowe. Also another interesting dynamic to this matchup. Freddie Bristowe, cousin of George, who might be watching at home, I don't know. But obviously some good genes in the family. I don't know what happened to George.
That's a very relevant point.
But obviously, you know, a bit of a grudge match in a way. Bristowe probably going to come out on top.
It is interesting how it works with brothers. One much stronger than the other.
Yes.
Tom obviously being the stronger of himself and his brother George, who
He's well liked up here, George. Did some pretty naughty stuff in Detroit once upon a time, I think.
Does sound as though he had a good run out there.
I remember having just said to me that he thought that he's seen George more in his underwear than actually in clothes.
I'd have thought that's where he was at his most productive. Certainly wasn't on a rackets court, having seen him serve.
Sadly not. Okay, John Lumley from the right, 11-6.
I tell you, it really must be mentioned how...
Hoof. Oh,
too good
for Archie.
John's hair, actually, is something we haven't brought up as of yet in this tournament.
It's slick.
Incredibly well groomed, and you can see the lines of the comb going from front to back. I wonder whether that's a comb or a brush job. I would have thought. It looks like a comb jobby.
I would have thought Brill cream, maybe.
It's not something you see very often on home soil. Very much a US. Bit of hair care.
Archie. That's a good.
Unconventional angles from Green.
Very great angle.
Hit the light. Good rally.
What do you think you'd be doing here, Ed, up against these two?
I think with these two, you really have to change it up on your serve. Try flat batting it from the right. Maybe the occasional straight one. Fire it into that side wall.
Yeah, I like that.
I think conventional rackets here, you really are going to find yourself in huge trouble. Hence the unfortunate bagel in the first game. That would be where I'd be going about things, but easier said than done with a court that foul cuts.
It's a good serve. It's a great serve.
Going for the conventional backhand.
Really what you're trying to do here is serve it into the front wall and hit the nick at the back, so it literally comes out like a flat pancake. Also known as a flatty.
Did you have a couple of days on the flatties this August, Tom?
I've sadly actually never done flatties. Never driven flatties.
As Bristowe serves from the right.
It's a good serve. It's good scrapping from Archie.
Yeah, good hands. The Norfolk Squirrel. Very much a Colombian at heart. Finds himself at weekends out in Norfolk and northern parts of the UK. London based around Barons Court throughout the week. Big character, with a lot to learn.
So much to learn for Archie, it has to be said.
It's a lovely shot.
Good pick. It's a great pick. You see Archie there just over hitting the ball, not hitting the right length.
Enabling Bristowe to come around the back and take a let with Archie on his left. The score currently 13-8. Lumley driving from the right, foul cutting it.
Oh, it's a good whip.
She hits
a good
a great
shot
whip
from Archie.
A good shot.
Archie from the left, 8-13. Here we go, has to be now. That's one. 4 more. The gallery really filling up.
Just sort of murmurs in the gallery of a potential Green Hardman comeback from 9-13 down as Green serves from the right.
No let given. On a roll. 3 more.
A couple of points here to get them to 13 all. That's a great serve from Green. Takes it off a bit and serves it shallower into the box.
And with a sniff here, new ball called. Opportunity to serve a few pancakes.
That British team with two hands here.
Two hands.
Opportunity here to get up to 13.
Oh no, it's really weak.
That's idiotic.
Really weak stuff.
Unfortunately.
That's a good serve. Yep, that's one. One more to get to the 13.
Big point here is Hardman serves from the light.
The back. See ya.
Takes a let.
Let. Interesting.
13 Hardman serving from
commercial let there to keep the serve. Ooh. It's a good whip. Oh, great shot from Hector. That's
it's a great shot from Hardman.
Hits the nick. 13 all. Set to 3
cool. Encouragement
called.
needed.
So first to 16 now.
These are an enormous few points for the Hardman Green pair. Hardman serves it. It's good. Off the back wall now. That
lucky.
dies off the back. 1-love in a set to 3.
Here we go. The comeback's on.
We could be witnessing some greatness here.
I'm a long way off that 3 lower cool.
And that triple bagel looking now a long way in the past as Hardman unfortunately faults.
I thought that was a fault, to be honest.
An enormous point with now Bristowe and Lumley, 2 hands, only 3 to get through. Unfortunate.
Serve and ace.
Disappointing. Back wall. Gets it up.
Archie's ball, surely. Oh no.
Pulls up. Go.
Oh. Let ball, surely. Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be a lap.
Scrappy stuff. Still 13-14. Not up, good serve.
So 1-all now in this set to 3. It's a set to 3
Set to
rather
3.
than no set.
Set to 3.
1-all in set to 3. Yes. It's too good from Hardman. It's too good from Hardman as he bullies that side wall. Too good. Yeah, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. One hand out. 2-1 game ball as Lumley serves from the left. This is a huge point.
It's a huge point.
You'd think it'd be a real turning point.
It has to be now for Hardman and Green. Oh, unlucky.
No.
Unlucky.
That is expensive. Lumley, Bristowe take it 3-love in the set to 3. They lead 2 games to love.
So some interesting comments coming in from the viewers, actually, specifically about Mr. Hardman being called Hot Wheels.
That is an interesting one.
Do you know why he's called Hot Wheels, Ed?
In all honesty, Tom, I was lucky enough actually to only meet Hector post age of 13. Saved me a few painful early years. So I think probably this one's better coming from you, Tom.
I think we might have to leave that one alone outside off stump.
As we leave that one outside off stump and the players go off for drinks. Players, I imagine, now enjoying some half-time oranges.
Half-time oranges, some really good stuff. Obviously Gatorade on tap out here in America.
Not something we see much in the UK.
Powdered Gatorade, some really good stuff.
I think that whilst we're on it, and we have a few moments to discuss, Tom this week actually had a very fruitful couple of days, finding himself beating the great Mr. Pren, previous world champion.
72,
but a hell of a player.
72-year-old. Nearly did his hamstring in the second game, but nearly took me out.
Tom ended up being too good in the end. I'm right in saying 1-all and in the set to 5 it was... You had him in the set to 5. Where were you?
I think it was 5-2.
Too good from Loop in the end. And then on to Tom in his second game, a huge game. And to be honest with you, the whole of the balcony were here on their feet. Also amazed that Tom had the ability to beat the great Steve Vigona. Having been 1-up in the first, gave it away in the second in a set to 5 as it works in these qualifiers. Tom finds himself 4-3 down and serves it from the left on a backhand serve to change it up. Very tricky to serve those without faulting. A huge play from Tom as he rolls it and wins the last point, match point 5-4.
It's big.
Very, very surprised, and going forward, a big one for Tom's ranking points as he continues his battle to make his way into the top 20. I imagine in years to come will probably be an even bigger name in the game.
Kind words, Ed.
I unfortunately had slightly less luck against the great James Mail. Let him get away with it. But as I said, a rematch scheduled in the early weeks of March.
You went through the first round though. Took out James
Marshall. That was a meat and drink for myself.
Meat and drink for Ed.
A one-way train, that one. But,
Lumley serving again. It really has to be said. I'm not seeing Hardman and Green getting back into this. Higher or lower, Ed? I'll start things out.
You call it. So they're 2 up at the moment. So we are slightly late on this one, but we will crack on with the game either way.
I'll give you 5.
I will go, for the sake of being positive, we'll go higher than 5. So anything on the nose with 5 is a null and void. Anything lower, Tom wins. Anything higher, I'm the winner of another Guinness. At the moment, 1 up in the Guinness game.
Has to be said, I personally thought this was going to be a very one-sided affair, but not actually proving to be quite like that so far.
Which must be said, it's proven to be the way in all of Archie and Hector's games this week.
Real underdogs, punching above their weight. You love to see it.
Well, you get what you pay for with these Brits.
It's a good serve from Archie again, finding the serve on this court.
Archie obviously had a tricky couple of months on the relationship side, but doesn't seem to have pulled him back, as he really has raced through this tournament.
Having had a bad 2026 so far.
Has been a challenge for him. On the relationship front, probably 2025 would need to be included as well. We hope that 2027 bears fruit for him, but 2026 I'd be so very surprised if anything changes.
I would have thought actually it would be a positive correlation between Archie's rackets and having a negative relationship, because
it doesn't seem to be the case.
The more time you spend playing rackets, you're not spending with someone else, obviously.
That's a good point, actually, Tom.
Similar to this, Archie's golf handicap has come down in the recent few years as a single man.
He's hitting a clean ball. And actually with that race to world champion that he talks about so frequently, maybe Archie on his own for years to come could bear fruits for him. Who knows? We'll see.
Your fault. Do you enjoy your golf, Ed?
Yeah, I do, Tom. Very much a bandit. From times I'll play low singles.
Single figures,
low singles. But in my recent couple of years, I've found myself in anything from the handicap around 10 to 20. So,
am I right in saying that you had a hole-in-one last summer?
This is true, Tom.
Talk me through it.
It's a great moment, actually. We found ourselves on the north versus south, Edinburgh versus Bristol University golf trip. It's the 9th hole at Sheringham.
Sheringham, for those who don't know, is in Norfolk Coast.
Lovely course. I actually think I'm right in saying it's 48 in the world. So a nice track.
Good course, but full of plumbers, really. Sorry, Ed. You were saying?
Great lift from Hardman. Green gets it round the back this time. Tricky on that back corner. Archie's glued to the back corner. Needs to find himself further up the court. But back onto it, it was I found myself 3 down on the 7th hole, long par 3, 168 yards. Fairly dry track. What I would normally take is a fairly gentle 7-iron. And decided actually
downwind
with quite hard ground actually at the time. I think it was an August period, so I ended up taking an 8-iron, peeled the socks off it, landed it, watched it all the way in the air, and it looked good from the moment it struck the club. As all 4 of us actually, with the subsequent 4 ball behind us, watched it roll in. The scenes obviously were something that Sheringham's probably never seen before, and I would be very surprised if it ever sees again. Ended up winning the round actually, 1 up, and the hole-in-one being the turning point.
It's huge.
So that was a big moment.
I'm really happy for you.
It's very kind, Tom.
Did you buy all the plumbers a drink in the clubhouse?
Yes, all the clubhouse found themselves with the Guinness.
That's very good of you.
Which actually at the time was pretty poor timing, given that it was actually a club championship day on the day. So it was a full clubhouse. And a real kick in the teeth, but nevertheless, worth it for the hole-in-one. Could be the one and only.
Okay, slightly distracted by the racket. 13-3, sorry.
Have we played the over and under?
We played, I think it was 5 was cool. So this could be tight.
I said over.
You were over. Ed was over, so 3:13 coming in.
This is tight. It's very good from Bristowe.
Oh, not up.
Hardman finds it in the tin.
In the tin.
I could do with 2 points here, or 3 points really.
I need this one. Serve a fault. Oh, it's a good serve from Hardman.
Useful.
4-13.
Serving from that left box. And Hardman pancakes it.
Serves a pancake.
That's brilliant.
5-13. So null void currently on the over and under.
Hardman rolls this, and I find myself with
2
Guinnesses the better.
Ooh, foul count. Ooh, not a good shot from Bristowe.
Thanks for Archie.
Good shot.
Up Archie.
Oh,
yes!
It's too good.
That's very
too good from Green.
So 3 on the bounce there. Very useful as they find themselves 6-13 with a mountain ahead of them to climb, but they've done it before, Hardman, as we said in that famous semi-final of the Foster many years ago, finding himself 2 down and beating the great Ben Colston 3-2. So we don't count them out, but it does look unlikely at this stage. Ooh, good get from Green. Very good get from Green.
A good run here for Hardman.
He's really found that serve. Much better length.
Serving well now.
Great shot. Lumley gives Hardman a chance there. It's the lights.
Okay, here we go. This could get a bit spicy now. Coming in at 8-13.
Fighting stuff from the 2 Brits.
That's what you like to see. True underdogs punching above their weight.
Once more in the tournament, as you said earlier.
It's a good serve. It's a good shot. Oh no.
A great run from Hardman, nevertheless.
I think that's probably the right shot. You've probably got to volley those.
It's going to be trouble from here. Bristowe puts it deep and Green rips one down the line.
Oh, scrappy
He's got it up again.
It's a good shot.
Great
Hit
hands from
Archie.
Green.
Ooh.
Very good.
Got away with it.
Bristowe scrambles a let.
Is that a let? Ooh, I don't think it is a let.
No let.
Second hand now. Okay, if they get these two out,
We'll see the rest of the crowd, everyone in the gallery here, looking up at the screen, just seeing whether this second-hand 13-8 gives Green Hardman a chance. But
Green, no dice.
Lumley hits a slightly funky angle there, and Green struggles to get his feet going.
One of yours, actually, Ed. Down the middle, unconventional, but useful stuff.
It's been useful for me over the years.
Yourself, a classic example of a player who punches constantly above his weight.
Winning the under 24s a couple of years ago. I don't know if you remember that one, Tom.
Gold paint, obviously, at Queen's, which is unbelievably big. And that's it.
It's a hell of a game. We find
3-0 for Hardman and Green.
15 love, 16-14, 15-8. The US pair end up beating the slightly worn, ragged Green and Hardman combination, but a hell of a run nevertheless.
So I'm not sure what's up next.
To check the draw on that one.
So yes, okay, draw. So
Thank you very much, Archie Green.
Up next is qualifiers A. That could have been our group. So I'm not sure who won that qualifier, but
I think it could be a Kinsella male.
I don't think it is Kinsella male. I think it's either Spencer Yeager and his partner against Dan Fisher and Theo Taylor, who beat us actually yesterday evening in front of a packed gallery.
Real shame that.
Ed and I not playing our best, but lost to a good pair who played well. But Ed Beard actually, obviously having done multiple months here at the club in Chicago, really pulling through for the home crowd, and lots of shouts for "Come on, Beard" in the gallery.
Those were great moments.
In the cocktail game at 9:30 p.m.
You live and die for these moments.
That's why we're here.
A famous 14-8 down and brought it back and won the set. Unfortunately, lost it 5 love in the final game. But a learning curve and something for them to come back with as they continue their search for gold paint in next year's US Open. For now, I think Tom and I will take a quick break.
We'll probably be handing over to the commercial break coming up. It's been good to be with everyone. And thank you all for the sponsors. And keep tuning in.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.